Bless the Lord, brothers and sisters. So happy to be back yet again. I thank God for you tuning in. I hope you're well tonight, or if it's in the morning that you're listening to this message, I pray that you have a great and amazing day. Take the time, I do want to mention, to turn on your notifications because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos going forward. And I really want you guys to tune in to the next one and the next one and the next one as God leads me to pour in some good goodies for you along your journey, in life. And I pray that this message today that I'm talking about blesses you. I want to talk about the top stress eliminators. I know a lot of people these days, especially these days, we're living in some crazy times, as you know. And a lot of people are just stressed out, and if you can just eliminate a lot of the stresses or just try to make this a habit in your life to do this or to do that, I pray that this would definitely take the edge off, if you would, and just make you just lighter in a lot of ways in your life. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so number one, and again, you can rewind this video as many times as you want and share it as well if this blesses you. So the first one is, and I'm just gonna say it, brothers and sisters, it's gonna be real and raw and in your face. That's how I like it. Number one, quit toxic relationships. Oh man, that's gonna be number one. Some people out there are so afraid to literally say, you know what? I love you. I appreciate the time, but this is the stop that I get off. This is where I get off. This is my stop. This is the boundary. A lot of people have a lot of people in their lives. And if they are stressing them out, if they're hurting them in one way, shape, or another, or if they're bringing them stress, if they're bringing them anxiety, if they're bringing them pain and sorrow, if they're bringing them things that are not conducive to their mental and emotional and spiritual well-being, then you need to quit these toxic relationships. Brothers and sisters, we in the body of Christ are here to bless one another. Sometimes being a blessing means to be honest with that person, whether it be a friend or family or a coworker, whoever it is. Blessing them is being honest with them also. It doesn't necessarily mean kissing up to them and being Mrs. Nice all of the time. It means being real. You ever had a friend that you may not have them agree with every single thing that you do, but it's always that one person that was going to keep it real with you, keep it honest, and love you, and just tell the truth? That's the friends. That's the honest people and the truthful and the real people that you need in your life. A lot of other people are just there pretty much for the ride and seeing what they can get and just having a good time and just being around because they need something to do and draining you and leeching off of you, whatever the case is, using you. You need to quit those toxic relationships, okay? Whether they be sexual relationships that you're in or platonic relationships that you're in, or like I said, whatever facet it is, you know when it's toxic. You just have to have the energy and the strength. You were waiting for this number one. This number one is confirmation, okay? That's telling you it's time. And a lot of people, hear me, a lot of people know that they're down or quote unquote hanging or homies with this person. And they know that this person was literally sent from Satan himself. They may be nice, they may be fun, they may be jokey or this or that, but they are literally assigned, hear me, they're assigned in your life to literally suck you dry and just literally not bless your life. Okay, so number one is you need to take some inventory and see who's in your life and quit those toxic relationships. Say, I quit. This is where I get off in a respectful way. Number two. Oh, man, you're not going to believe this one. You ready? And before I do all the other ones, I want to make a quick disclaimer. Do not do any of this. Hear me. Do not do any of these unless you see God's face and his okay first. Okay? Because I'm giving you some information But you have to seek God's face on this first. A lot of people that are listening to these messages, they need to hear this. This is confirmation or a prayer that they've been praying. But a lot of other people, they may be like, I don't know, Samantha, you're reaching a little bit. Okay, so this may bless somebody, and this may be exactly what you needed to hear. And then others, they're just not there yet. You know what I mean? I don't know your circumstance. I don't know your situation. All you have to do is pray on it, see God's face, and just roll from there. Number 2. You ready for this? Quit your job. Oh, man, Samantha, really? You heard me. Quit your job. And the only way, hear me, don't do it without listening to the rest of this message. Because a lot of people, okay, Samantha said, no, you better listen. This is the rest of it. Quit your job if you're every day walking in fear. If you go to work and have stress and anxiety and fear of getting fired or fear of losing your mind or your job or your resources, or the boss is out to get me and you shook, you can't even get out the parking deck without crying. Okay? You having nightmares about maybe not coming to work on time. You have a dream that you're late for work. Or it's just toxic, man. The people are demons and witches and warlocks. Or it's a situation where you just know in your heart that you've been working there. You did your bout. In other words, you did some time. I'm not talking about somebody that just been there for 3 weeks or 5 months. I'm not talking about you. No, you get to work. You get your butt to work. I'm talking about somebody, brothers and sisters, that have tenure in the job, okay? You there 5, 6 years, 4, 3 years, whatever the case is, and you put a little time in there, and nothing's changing. The people are not changing. The job is not changing. You're more stressed out. You having nightmares. You're not getting the pay that you want. You just feel that you're the walking dead inside that place. You're not making any changes. It's just toxic, all the way around toxic. Brothers and sisters, it's time to quit your job if that's the case. Do not quit your job, though, without having another job that you've received approval of. In other words, do not quit one without having another one, okay? That's just common sense. All right, so definitely do your due diligence while you're still there. You know what I mean? Okay, you're there. You do the best job you can do. And when you got some time off or whatever the case is, you got your days off, you grind and you get you another job. You interview, you get that new job and say, peace, I'm out. And then you start your new job. That's how you do it. You don't say, okay, I'm out. I quit. Samantha said, I heard her video and I quit. And then you go home and you have nothing. You have no job. That's irresponsible. And that's immature, okay? But quit your job when God gives you the okay and you know God is opening up another door for you, and it's just that time. You know when it's time to quit your job. You know. Some people are just so scared to quit their job. They're there 30, 40, 50 years miserable. God does not want you. God wants us to grow, period, point blank. Next, number 3, go for a walk. Smell the roses. When was the last time you literally went outside, went for a long walk, and just talked to God? Look at his creation. Look at his sunshine, right? Maybe you meet another person walking their dog or whatever the case is. Maybe you need to just get out of your element and just walk, physically walk. Walking is very, very good. Okay, number 4. You need some alone time in prayer with God. Maybe you have a prayer closet. I don't know. Take some time out of your day, your week, your life, and have that time solely for God, in his word, in his face, talking to him, really, really having that time away from your family, and just really, really get in God's face and have that alone time with God. Number 5, clean your dirty, nasty, filthy, stinking house. Ooh, that's harsh. Well, some of you guys and girls roll that way. It's a hot mess. Some of you really, really do. If you got dishes in a sink, if you hadn't, dusted in years and you got fur on your pictures in your house or your fans or your light bulbs, if it's kind of hairy in there, you need to clean up your house. You need to take everything out of the drawers and the refrigerators and wipe down. You need to remove everything out of the bathroom and really, really scrub it up, dub it, a tub and everywhere around there. Brothers and sisters, some of you are just straight nasty, and you need to clean your home. When you clean your home, you're actually cleaning yourself, your life, your spirit, your heart, your mind. Why? Because now you can see things clearer, and you exude that peace, that organization. All right? Those demons, hear me, that are trying to get in your house, they love filth. They love filth on the TV. They love filth around you in your closet. Some people just need to downsize. Go to the Goodwill and start giving stuff away. You got too much stuff and junk in your trunk. So number 5 is clean your home. Number 6, take a vacation. Travel a little bit. When was the last time you saw the world? Take some time and travel. Go to a new town, a new place. See God's creation. It's okay to take a vacation. Number 7, eat better and exercise. When's the last time you had something really healthy? Mickey D's is getting played out, folks. Murder burgers and suicide fries. That's what they used to say back in the days when we was in school. When we was in school, we had like horse meat. Oh, yeah, I think it was like horse meat back in the days in New York. That's what they said. I don't know how true it was, but anywho. Yeah, eat better. There's some salad, some chicken, some beef, some good beef. I mean, it depends. I don't know what you into. Some people thinking they live back in the days like in biblical times, nuts and berries and all that. All right, you keep on that road if you want to. Just be balanced. Okay, a good, healthy, balanced meal and exercise does the body good. Number 8. Oh, number 8 is great. Why? Great sex. Oh, yes, I went there. Now, this is particularly talking, obviously, to married folks. You know what I mean? And the single folks out there that's trying to get married. Now, obviously, you want to do it you want to be blessed, so with no fornication or anything like that. No fornication or no masturbation. No elation. We want to have great sex in your marriage because it's very important. It's very pleasurable, and you want to make sure that your partner is pleasured. I'm not talking about sadomasochism. I'm not talking about beating each other up and doing some crazy stuff. I don't know what you're into. There's a lot of kinky folks out there that just take it too darn far. God wants to be, even in the midst, not of what you're doing, but he wants to bless that union as well, folks. Okay? So keep it clean as much as you can within reason. I mean, people are literally taking it way too far. My. 8, great sex. Number 9. Oh, number 9. Number 9, my bad. I apologize. When the last time you said that to somebody? My bad. I apologize. Be willing to put your ego and your pride aside and say, you know what? I messed up. My bad. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Stuff like that. When's the last time you said that to somebody? You're prideful. A lot of people out there are prideful. They won't say it. They wait for you to say it. Come on. Knock it off. Next one. Obey God. That should be number 1. Ooh. Forgive me, Lord. That should be number 1. First and foremost, forgive me, Lord. But yes, obey God. When's the last time you did that? I mean, for real. When you obey God, you literally, that's really, really a hard thing to do all of the time. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100% real because I can. And it's my channel. And if you get your own channel, you could do the same, hopefully. But I'm just keeping it real. Obeying God all the time could be a challenge. So exercise it. The better you do, The better you are. The better you are, the better you do. Exercise doing the right thing by obeying God. If God told you, hear me, to quit your job, obey him. If God told you to quit those nasty, toxic relationship and clean your house and do this and that, you know what I mean? Do it. Obey him. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Next one, rest. You need some rest. You need some rest. When was the last time you got some good rest? There's a lot of people that's chasing that bag, chasing that bag, chasing that bag, and you are literally chasing that bag to the grave, and everybody else is going to get the money, and you're going to be laid up in tubes and everything else. Your body needs rest to heal. Your body needs rest to regenerate. Your cells have to rest. Especially in your beauty. You want to stay looking good, right? You working from ain't to faint. Your eyes is red. Your teeth is stinking. You ain't got time to wash your butt. Get some rest. Next. The next one is declutter your surroundings. And I said that about cleaning your house, but declutter can also mean your workplace or your closets. You know, you want to give away stuff. Declutter also stuff in your business life. You know what I mean? You got old bills that you need to pay. Declutter. Take inventory about things that you need to take care of and get it down. Maybe your credit, you need to make sure that's right, or whatever the case is. That's general, like declutter things in your life. The next one, laugh more. When the last time you laughed, yo? I'm all for laughing. If y'all know, I'm just sometimes I could be very silly and funny, and that's just a part of my makeup. Laugh more. Stop taking things so serious. Man, you're so sensitive. That's a stress eliminator, laughing. The next one, cultivate your talents and gifts. Not a lot of people do that. You may be good at so many different things, man, and you just putting that underneath the rug. I used to do this. I used to do that. Well, do it now. You know, you may bless somebody. You may be talented at this and that and this and that. Cultivate your talents. A lot of people have so many different talents that God has given you, and you are not cultivating it enough. Cultivate your gifts, your spiritual gifts, and your talents. You know, things that you can do. Like my son, he can draw. I can't draw that much, but I can sing, and I can cut hair, and I can cook, and I could do a lot of different things. I like art. Art as far as like what do you call that? That's abstract art. I really like that, you know, and I do well at that. Whatever it is, you need that time, that creative time to cultivate. The next one, be the net. Oh, man. And you say, what are you talking about? Be the net. Okay, let me give you a scenario, right? You go to a place, and it's just a hypothetical situation. You go to a place, right? And you trying to network with other people, right? Because they got knowledge, they got information, they got skills, they got maybe a great reputation or whatever the case is, right? That they're the person, the go-to guy or the go-to girl. Be the net. You be the net. You be the one that people want to network with. You be that one. You cultivate yourself. You develop your gifts and your talents and everything so that even if it's spiritual, it could be spiritual gifts. It could be fundamental gifts. It could be work life, different advice that you've learned, whatever it is, you be that go-to person so that they can network with you, as opposed to, draining this person for their knowledge, wisdom, insight. You develop yourself so people can start coming to you for advice or to you for sound and wisdom and stuff. You know what I mean? Be the net. Next one, forgive somebody. Forgive. When the last time somebody did something to you and they hurt your feelings, they hurt your heart, whatever the case is, right? It's really bad, or it's not too bad, or it's really, really, really bad, right? And you don't even know where to begin or start. Now, what if I told you your breakthrough and your blessings is contingent upon you breaking that wall down? What if I told you that? What if I told you that forgiveness is the key to your next level of your life, which literally opens up 20 different doors of where you really need to be? What if I visually told you that you are hindering you from you, oh man, and your success and your breakthrough and your blessings and your everything? What if I told you were the one, you were the actual gatekeeper that's actually stopping you? You're the hindrance. You're the actual roadblock in the way, based on the fact that you did not forgive something or someone. And that someone can be yourself sometimes. You could have had so much in your past that you've done, or even recently. So much vomit that you decided to go back to. And you said, you know what, I'm trying. I'm not, please. Instead of calling yourself a loser and ready to, take a gun and blow your brains out, how about say, you know what, I forgive myself. I forgive myself, and I'm going to make a decision and begin again. Or you forgive that person who did this to you. Next. Oh, I did a lot, y'all. I really did. I'm looking at this list because I wrote it down, and I don't think I have any more. I really don't. Oh, I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Cry. Oh, man. Now, how could this be a stress eliminator? Well, you haven't cried in a while, because I'm telling you, if you get a good cry, I mean a snot cry, a cry that really released from the core and from your heart. Like you really, really, really mean it, man. You know what I'm saying? 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 What I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of those, you know what I mean? One of those good cries. After you nourish your system and your soul with those tears, don't you know those tears are literally replenishing your system? I want you to look at those tears as rain on a rainforest that's been really, really dry. Like think of a rainforest that's been really, really dry. You know what I mean? And then your tears are literally soaking off all the pain and the hurt and the life's this and that. And it's literally allowing you to heal and to rest and to quit your job and to go for a walk and to clean your house and to take a vacation and to eat better. Those tears are allowing you maybe to even have some great sex, who knows, or declutter your house or move. That's another one. And I think this is the last one. And I'll close. Bless the living God. Listen, this is the last one. A stress eliminator. You have to move. You have to move. It's time to move. It's time to literally give all of the stuff to Goodwill that you don't need to bring to this new place, this new home, this new apartment, whatever it is, this new, whatever the place that God has got you to go to. It may not be where you are right now. So if you're listening, hear me. This is confirmation that you need to seek God about and say, God, I heard all of her stuff and I'm going to take heed. But this one right here really, really touched me. You have to move. Maybe move out of a different state, a different city, a different country, whatever it is. It's time for you to move. Bless the Lord. I hope you got something out of this. Listen, I'm going to leave the comments open for this. I hope this blessed you. I know probably somebody's out there. You got your favorite ones out of this list. Listen, I know what my favorite one is. Do you? Bless the Lord. I love y'all. I'm going to make some more videos. Until next time, out.